right, so we are heading on a little venture. Patisse and I. Patisse, where you at? There he is. We're going on a little tiny road trip to Chatfield, and then we're going to stealth camp outside of Chatfield, and then we're going to come back inside the park and spend the day and do that for 2 days. And then I have a camping trip at the campground for 24 hours for one night. And so it's gonna be fun. So okay, yeah, so Patisse, this is Patisse. He's my 3-year-old friend. He was born with 2 sisters, and he's a Maltese and toy poodle mix. I got him the day after my sister passed away 3 years ago, and he's been my buddy ever since. We do some camping and traveling, and yeah, he's my best buddy. Yeah, so right now we're on our way to an Ace Hardware to refill up on one of the propane tanks, and then after that I gotta shoot across over here to check my mail, and then from there we'll go to Chatfield Park. We'll get settled in. I gotta do some odds and ends. I washed some blankets and rugs, and I need to sweep and put the rugs back down and kind of get things organized and make some food for Patisse and I, and yeah. So with this trailer camper I purchased about 3 years ago, just learning the ropes of the maintenance and things like that. I installed 3 200-watt Renegade solar panels. I have Jackery Power 3,000-watt power pack, plus I have a gas generator to kind of charge it if I need to, and that's working well. The brakes, I just replaced the brake system as far as the brake kit. I didn't like the idea of having to adjust them every 1,000 miles, so I got self-adjusted brakes, and it comes with the whole kit. And then I had to buy the drums separate. I wanted to get the drums because there was an incident where the adjuster had fallen and it was rubbing on the drum. It didn't make a scratch. However, getting new brakes for this, I felt I wanted to start new and just get the brake rotors as well. And so my friend and I put those on a couple of weeks ago, and I just it's doing okay so far. I just like the idea of not having to get under there and adjust them. I gotta jack up the trailer and spin the wheel slowly as you make your adjustments. Those people who know what needs to be done knows exactly what I'm talking about. So that was a relief, as long as everything is working good, and then I should be real happy about that. And sometimes, well, like driving up here, changing the subject, driving up here on a certain intersection, there's just a massive pothole infestation where the stress lines are cut. There's just potholes everywhere and they're deep. And so what I do is I take a right, I go to the end, I turn around and then get back on the road. It's right in the middle of the intersection, and it's just horrible here. And I'm not going to stress out my stuff going through those. As you all know, I've had people lose their tires. So yeah, I just kind of do a U-ey here around this island, and it all works out. So as I went past the intersection, it seemed like they finally patched some areas. I'm not sure if they did the whole thing, because it's rush hour and I just don't have time to look at all the cracks. I'm trying to focus on the traffic. And so, yeah, Hetz Petisse and I suffer from mental illness, PTSD, and from tremendous trauma in the past. And, oh, here comes a cop. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, so anyway, I'm a wanderer. I'm just trying to find my path, and just there's really no plan. I just try to cautiously go through the days. Really sucks, but I don't know. I'm just dealing with people and their anger, and it's just, I don't know. I get lost into it, and I try not to think about it, but there's just so much hate. And with the gas going up, I can't travel here and there like I want to, so I'm kind of hunkered down. And hopefully the gas prices will go down and I can do some traveling in the mountains and go here and there for 10, 14 days. Get my mind out of this city junk. I don't know, I was thinking of making some videos just to get my mind off of things, and I don't know. I'm just a wanderer, I have no plan. I'm trying to be clean and tidy, and just trying to do what I gotta do to survive, just like everyone else. So I'm making these videos. Hopefully it can inspire someone, I guess. I'm not really sure why I'm making them. I thought maybe just to be a real person out there and doing everyday things and sharing what I'm experiencing when I go camping and stuff. Okay, went to go fill up the propane tank. Propane is now $4.50 a gallon out here in Colorado. So, wow, from $3.99 a gallon to $4.50 a gallon. Crazy, but just a crazy life. Alright, so now we're gonna go check my mail, and then after that we're gonna shoot to Chatfield. All should take within around 20-25 minutes. Batiste is just sitting here, being patient with me, doing a good job. We'll go for a walk when we get back, get his legs stretched. That's the first thing I like to do, is wherever we go, kind of get settled, but make sure Batiste goes and gets his legs stretched out. And I always try to make him feel good. Batiste has a sensitive stomach, and he gets car sick, I noticed. He tucks his head down when I'm driving, and I believe it's car sick, because he's gotten sick a few times when we went to different altitudes and long stretches. I just think he gets motion sickness, He tucks his head down, even when we're going for little, short, long drives, like, 20, 25 minutes away. And I always like to drive, the speed limit or less, as long as I'm legal, because I am not in a rush, and these fucking people, they're just crazy drivers. It's just the rush, go, go, go. I just like to stay out of their way. And getting back to my PTSD, I also ended up with neurological nerve damage in my spine, which causes me to talk jitterily, like I have the jitters when I talk, and I shake a lot. When I did landscaping, I worked in the sun a lot, so my face was red, and I would shake. And sometimes when I'd go to the grocery store and get groceries, the clerk would say, "Oh, I had a lot to drink, huh?" Because my face was red and I would shake. Thought I was an alcoholic. I said, no. I just, people assume I'm an alcoholic. I don't like to drink. If I do, it's just a little bit, but that's not me. What I like to do is just enjoy the outdoors and spending time with Batiste, getting us out there is what I like. Okay, finally checked my mail. Now we're heading to Chatfield for the day. We're just gonna go spend the day, well, the rest of the day, and then go find a place to stealth camp, and then head back to Chatfield tomorrow and spend a good day over there, because I got camping the following day after tomorrow, so that'll be good. It's nice to get to one of these parks here. Really nice, huh? Batiste, you want to go to Chatfield? Want to go to Chatfield? You want to see the deer? You want to see the deer and the squirrels and the birds? Yeah? Batiste is gonna love it. It's been a while since we've been back over here, So he's all familiar with all the spots over here where we spend the day and time and stuff like that. Okay, finally here at Chatfield State Park, Colorado. Come on this way, Petite. Come on. Over here. Come on. You don't want to go by the water? Huh? Okay. Come on. Petite. There's the deer. Petit, the deer over there.
While their eternal enemies, the hyenas, have not gone away. The duel of the hunters continues. These rocks are the center of the lion's territory.